one and all, and welcome to the BVTCC. We are here for round... Oh, thank you very much for redeeming. Anyway, we are here. Oh, and that's Anto going all squirrely down the first corner. We are... Well, let me get my words out. We are here, round 7 of the BVTCC. We are at Knockhill, up in Scotland. The weather is looking good at the moment. Yes, we shall get underway with qualifying. There was a lot I wanted to do, but unfortunately time has not been of the essence, and we are ready to go. So there we are. There is only 14. There should be 15 drivers, but Mr. Benton is missing qualifying. So we are going to get underway very, very quickly. Well, and we're not going to get underway because we're already there. So I'm going to kill the welcome music, and we are then going to just watch a bit of qualifying. So 27 minutes remaining of qualifying, and Gareth Howells is at the moment setting the pace with a 50.83. 50.583, sorry. Getting that corner all kinds of wrong again is Anthony Hyde. Oh, up on 2 wheels goes Gareth. He approaches the chicane. Great shot as ever. Two wheels again. Let's see if we can ride on board with Gareth. As he rounds the hairpin. Let's get the qualifying box up so we can see what's actually going on. There you go. Middle sector's quickest. Trebek up into P2. I have this distinctive feeling that I do not have auto camera on, which is why it's constantly stuck with the one person. So I've got to do all this manually today. Let's flick on over to Simon Trebek in the Honda, currently sitting P2. I think he had all 4 wheels off the track there. What a brilliant shot that is. That's an excellent camera angle. So green sector 1, personal best in sector 1, down in sector 2. Can he improve in sector 3? He does. He goes up to P2. And what I've just noticed is Louis Hesketh has actually improved and gone P1. So who do we got? We have Sam Henson, a newcomer to the season. Joins midway through in the Hyundai. Personal sector 1. Oh, and he gets it all kinds of wrong on the exit. Keeps his foot in though. Has to back out. Kieran Evans, personal best in sector 2. Does he improve? Nope, he stays P5. I mean, now bearing in mind Simon Trebek still in P2, he is carrying some weight. So is Alan. And that is definitely showing through the first corner there as the car was bouncing across. Trebek getting out of the way of his teammate there after he's given him a bit of a tow. But he's down in sector 1, he's down in sector 2. Is he going to improve up the hill? I think the weight's going to slow him down, but he does improve, but not enough to move up anywhere. Here with Chris-ish. Some of these camera angles are awesome. Chris, currently P8, carrying the full 180 kilograms of weight. It's what happens when you're a championship leader. You get the full weight. Oh, very sideways through the chicane. That looked absolutely bang on, like he was on the limit. So now we've got Axel popping up into P2. Another one in the Honda. Been going very well lately, Axel. In the meantime, what we'd like to do is let's have a look, shall we, at the current driver standings. So the current... Oh, someone's just took a big hit. Current driver standings are as that. Chris Ish is in P1 with 182 points. With Carl Benton 170 in P2. Alan is in P3. Paul Augustlane is in P4, but I don't think he'll be there much longer as he's not with us tonight. That's probably going to be Simon Trebek's spot after this race. Gareth Howells is 6th and Kieran Evans is 7th. Matthew Williams is 8th. 9th is Axel. And 10th is Darius Andri, which won't be there again after this round. I believe, Craig Murphy, Jason Taylor, Mark Davenport, Eugene, and William Martin are all going to be fighting for that top 10 position in the championship. So we've got 11th Craig Murphy, Jason Taylor is 12th, and Mark Davenport is 13th. 14th is Eugene, and rounding out the top 15 is William Martin, who's been having a great season so far. He's come along. He's come along much better. He's where were we? William Martin, yeah, he's had a really strong start to season 2. I think he joined us at season 1, I believe. Anyway, 16th is Lawrence Green. 17th is Anthony Hyde. Louis Hesketh is 18th. Stu Bartley is 19th, and James Lake is P20. And everyone else from there is literally they're not really in the championship. So, about them. So let's get back to qualifying. As we still have Louis Hesketh on top. You can't hear me very well. Is that am I better now or? Oh, we're on board with Kieran Evans, so maybe the yeah, it does look like the auto camera is working again. That's Jason Taylor. I don't know which direction he was thinking of going, but not the way we need to go. Oh, and that's Axel in the barriers. That will be turn bottom of the hill after turn 1, that. I don't know why that's showing Louis Hesketh in the pits. It shouldn't be showing anybody in the pits. Stupid thing. Ah, okay, so we've got somebody that needs to... Oh no, I'm very, very quiet. What have I done? Okay, let's have a quick butchers. How am I now? Do I sound any clearer to anybody? Be nice to know if I can actually be heard. Hopefully that's better. Am I better? I don't know. I need some feedback from somebody. If possible. You still need me louder. Okay, let's see what else I can do. It's had a bit of gain. How does that feel? Oh, no, need that one. How about that? I bet I sound too loud now, don't I? Oh, and that's almost gets taken out by Osborne. I believe that he's coming out the pits. Oh, and he's got it all kinds of wrong. Well, I believe I'm hearing from the stewards that Louis Hesketh has indeed had his lap invalidated. So he will be moving down the grid positions. So, hopefully I'm loud enough now. Hopefully, we can get rid of qualifying because we don't need that, and we can also just get rid of the tower for the time being. So this is one of those races that where they are going to need to use two sets of compounds. We have a soft compound and a medium compound, I believe it is, if I can remember correctly. Yep, it's two soft and one medium, so they have to use the medium compound in at least one of the races. It's down to the drivers to decide how they're going to do that. So yeah. we have confirmation that Louis Hesketh is indeed going to be dropped down to P6, so he's going to lose that qualifying position due to an invalid lap. That will drop him down to his second best lap, which would be P6. I believe that puts, I think that puts Simon Trebek on pole. Could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong, but hopefully that so our championship leader Chris Ish, not looking very good at the moment. No, you started. Okay, oh, I don't have the results up at the moment. Anyway, is my voice better now? Can people hear me? Am I loud enough, or am I too loud? Too much of John is a bad thing. So. So at the moment and Kyle Benton is actually in now. He's missed qualifying, but that's not going to stop him from fighting his way through. However, he is carrying, what is it, 150 kgs of ballast. So, I mean, now at the moment, the championship fight is between T6 Motorsport guys, Mr. Axon and Mr. Trebek. We are looking at Axon and Trebek. Axon now, not both of them at the same time. They're not in the same car. And the oh dear God, I forgot who they are. Who are they? I do like that livery on Anto's car. It kind of reminds me of the Doritos. But yes, so we will be getting underway very, very soon. 2.5 minutes. It does. Hey, what it does, and is that my voice sounds better or the car reminds you of Doritos? Ah, I see. My voice is better then because you can hear me. Funny enough, thanks for doing the hydrate. I've literally just picked up my cup of tea and had a swig of it. Thank you ever so much for the reminder. Have you just done the posture again? She like the little Oompa Loompa. Here he is. There he goes. There's our championship holder at the moment. Oh, what's he doing? That didn't look too impressive.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we are on the grid. Oof. Oh, it's Kieran who's in P2, is it? You'd think I'd know this. Right, so get the tower on. So we have the starting grid. Let us put the backing music on for this. And we're going to chuck up starting order. So in pole position is Gareth Howells with Axel P2. Simon Trebek is P3 and Kieran Evans is P4. P5 is Alan Axon and P6 due to his penalty is Louis Hesketh. Jason Taylor is 7th and Chris Ish is 8th. 9th is Eugene and rounding out the top 10 is Anthony Hyde. Craig Murphy is P11 and William Martin is P12. 13th goes the way of Sam Henderson and Stuart Barley joins him on 14th. Lawrence Green is 15th and Jordan Osborne is 16th. And at the back of the grid is Carl Benton, who missed qualifying, so that's where he starts. They will now all line up ready and waiting for, and there you go, we can see who is on the soft tyres, who is on the medium tyres. Oh, what's going on there? I don't like the banner. And we've just got one other car coming up to the grid. That will be Osborne. Slips in there. So now we'll be waiting. Here we go. There's the lights. We can see the lights. 4 lights, 5 lights. And we go! It's go at the front. Great start by Gareth Howells. Alan makes Trebek makes an awesome start as well. Kieran Evans. Oh, Chris-ish. And someone's just been fired off. I think that is Alan. That's Alan. He's rejoining at the back there slower. And Chris Ish got it all kinds of sideways, but he's managed to continue going. Out in front, it is still Gareth Howes and Trebek P2. And Evans is holding in P3. Oh, we've got Anto having a look up the inside of Chris Ish as they reach the hairpin. So, as they finish lap 1 and enter lap 2, it is Gareth Howes who's still leading by to Simon Trebek and Kieran Evans in third at the moment, but he is being hounded by Louis Hesketh, who's got to be inside of him for the hairpin. Later on the brakes, hard turns in. Kieran will try and get the undercut. Not the best to start, not best there, but he's Louis has managed to get through. On board with Eugene, who is having another look up the inside of Chris Ish at the first corner. And Benton is already up to P12. Anthony Hyde is... Oh, and Louis Hesketh is off. I saw it. I don't know what happened there. He may have had a coming together with Kieran. But we are back now with Benton, who is at the moment looking at Osborne. Makes him a dummy as they go. Oh, he gets it stopped at the hairpin. Lovely. Job done there. Excellent. Here with Alan Axon now, who is 10th, just behind William Martin. And we've got Osborne having a look at Bartley. And we've got another car off at the back. That's Murphy. Craig Murphy just rejoining. Not sure what happened there. But, oh, and it's nearly Jesus. And Kyle squeezes his way up past Alan. Gareth Howes is still out in front. And Eugene right on the inside of Chris Ish. It's going to stick. He's got it done. Oh, what a fantastic move by Eugene. And that's Hesketh off into the barriers. And that's his race done and dusted for tonight. Oh, and that's Antro facing the wrong way too. So we have here now William Martin, Alan Axon and Kyle Benson all fighting for P7. Gareth Howes is still out in front. Six laps down, 10 to go. It's Gareth Howes leading. Simon Trebek and Kieran Evans third. Eugene is up to P4 and he is on a mission. He is literally reeling in Kieran. P5 is Chris Ish, who is slightly under attack from Jason A. Taylor. Carl Benton with a mirror full of Alan. That sounds like a song. Oh, and we have, I believe that's Stu Bartley in the pits, waiting to exit. And ninth is William Martin, who is just watching these two guys now just drift off in front. Oh no, and that's Eugene off. Oh no. Commentator's curse has done it again. Oh, I am sorry, Eugene. Taylor tries to send it up the inside of Chris Ish. Alan trying to send it up the inside of Benton. These two side by side now as they come across the start finish line. Kyle just creeping ahead as they get to the first corner. Alan gets a much better exit out of corner one. And now Simon Trebek has managed to get the lead. I don't know how that's happened. I think Gareth may have put a wheel wrong there, but he is now under the clutches of Kieran Evans. And we're back here with Carl Benton and Alan Acton yet again. Nose to tail. He's going to try around the outside of the hairpin. But Kyle is going to have the indoor inside closed, and he forces him slightly wide so he can't get the cutback. But this is bringing William Martin back into the fold. Eugene. Oh, and again. Chris Ish is all over the back, and that is a very, very good job there by the driver being lapped. I think that was Sam Henson. Got out the way very, very quickly here, but Trebek is leading this race, and he has pulled a gap of 2.65 seconds now to Gareth Howells, who is literally still has Kieran Evans right beside him. Well, not beside him, he's behind him, but he's close. Eugene having another look at Chris. He's done this once before. He can do it again. Oh, gets it very, very sideways. Locks up. As we can still see that Alan and Kyle are still battling for that 7th position. Alan a bit later on the brakes as he makes his work. They make their way up towards the chicane, not chicane, the hairpin. And that is Benton once again getting his elbows out as he's making sure that Alan cannot make a way round the outside of that corner. As up to the chicane they come, there is... Oh, and that's a bit of a touch there from Alan, who had no choice but to use Kyle as the brakes. They're making their way up to the chicane. We are now on board with Kieran, who is just going through Duffers Dip down to McIntyre. Through Butchers on the way up to the chicane. Very close now. He is extremely close. Oh, and Gareth gets very, very sideways. Trebek has gone. He now has a 4.2 second gap to P2. Making their way up to the hairpin. Oh, Kieran squeezes it in there. Late on the brakes. Oh, but Gareth gets the cutback, and there's a bit of elbow in there by Gareth. we are again. Benton is now... Oh, and Jason Taylor is fallen behind these two for some reason. Oh, and we've lost Eugene down to P9 as well. And Taylor makes a look up the inside of Alan. They touch. They touch again. They're going to go 2 by 2 through the chicane. No, they think twice about it. As we make our way to lap 14, Gareth is still holding out for P2. Taylor is looking at the back of Alan Axon. I think there might be a protest going in at the end of this first race. Oh, Alan getting it all kinds of wrong. I think his tyres are just giving up now. Up to the hairpin again comes Kieran and Gareth. Still fighting for that P2. Closer, closer, closer as they make their way to the Duffers Dip. Kieran's... Oh, he's got his elbows out all the way. This is... Oh, Gareth is just trying everything in the book to try and stop it. They have a major coming together again. This is the final lap now. Simon Trebek out in front, 6.5 seconds out in front, but this is the closest battle I think at the moment. Chris Ish is all on his own in P4. Carl Benton is from last on the grid, P5. Here we are then. Here is your race leader at the moment coming around the hairpin to finish the final lap. Your winner of race 1 is Simon Trebek. Gareth Howells will take P2. Kieran Evans is P3. Chris Ish will take P4. And I believe Alan has just got caught. Oh no, there's a big bulge there as they make their way through the hairpin. Kieran Kyle takes 5th and Alan is 6th. Jason Taylor is 7th. Wow. Oof. That was woo. Okay, so let's have a look, see if these results are going to work. There we go. We got Simon Trebek finishing P1 with Gareth Howells P2. P3 is Kieran Evans and 4 is Chris Ish. His teammate Carl Benton P5. From the back of the grid, Jason Taylor is P7. P6 is Alan and P7 is Jason Taylor. 8th is William Martin. I believe that's probably his best finish ever so far. Eugene is 9th. Sorry for the commentator's curse. The top 10 is rounded out by a Jordan Osborne. P11 is Craig Murphy with Anthony Hyde P12 and Lawrence Green is 13th. Sam Henson is 14th. 15th is Stu Bartley. And 16th with the DNF is Louis Hesketh. Oh dear God. So, how the heck do we dissect that one? So there's we've got a lot to talk about, but oh, you know what? I wish someone had told me I'd left the lineup music on. Hopefully it was quiet enough for you to hear my voice over that. Ah, damn it. Wouldn't be me if I didn't leave something on. Good evening, Mr. G. I hope we're feeling good today. Oof. So that was woof. I mean, I'm not completely sure. Um, yeah, I bet it is, Simon, considering you won. Uh, good race, that. A lot of bones we need to pick out. There was a lot of elbowing. Lot of elbowing there. However, we are good to go to warm up, I believe. Oh, I know, safety car. It's all good. So that was a very eventful race one. Thank you. Yes, I will hydrate indeed. I will indeed hydrate. Thank you for the reminder. I have my cup of tea in my hand now. So,
come on, you can do it.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
There we go. We are on to race 2 of the evening. Just be waiting for all the cars to be lined up on the grid. And they will be making their way around to the warm-up lap in a second. So away they go on their warm-up lap. So the starting order for race 2 is as follows. We have Simon Trebek on pole with Gareth Howell's company in P2. Wait, I didn't even see who the hell was in P3 then. Let me start that again. Yes, so in P3 is Kieran Evans with Chris Ish P4. That goes far too quickly. 5th is Carl Benton and 6th is Alan Axon. 7th Jason Taylor and 8th, an impressive 8th, is William Martin. 9th is Eugene, and rounding out the top 10 is newcomer Jordan Osborne. Craig Murphy is 11th and Anthony Hyde is 12th. 13th sees Lawrence Green with newcomer Sam Henson. Stuart Bartley is 15th and 16th is Louis Hesketh. I'm sure we've lost somebody. Stop the backing music this time. We have lost somebody. Oh, we've lost Axel. So, if we go to one of these a bit further back, we can actually see the lights. There they are. Let me just snooze this ad for the before the beginning starts. Leaderboard? What leaderboard? Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're off. Oh, and Chris makes a cracking start there as he got a good jump on Gareth. Oh, yes, I know what you mean, Steve. Yes, I do apologise. That's what you mean. Oh, my God. And that's Trebek straight out in the first corner. Huge hit. I've no idea what happened there. And that's another one off. That looks like Sam Henson. And we've also got William Martin now, who's crashed.
Yellow.
As Gareth Howells just manages to get in pole position in first there before the yellow comes out. But that's there's quite a few cars involved in a few different separate locations there. We had Simon Trebek being absolutely fired off at the start. Then we saw Sam Henderson losing it just before the chicane. We saw William Martin, who lost it just after the chicane. definitely needed a safety car for that. What this does now is this hopefully brings everybody back. Poor old William Martin down 6 positions. I know I should stop commenting on how good people are doing. Perhaps I should just concentrate on the bad. But his car is going to be all over the shop now. He doesn't have a rear wing. That is going to affect the balance of that car completely. Simon Trebek, his car looking okay considering he went nose deep into the tyre barrier. And then we also had Sam Henderson, who had a moment at the chicane as well. His car looks alright. I think the worst one out of all of them is William Martin, who is... well, his car looks alright, but he doesn't have a rear splitter, as we are now on the safety car. So, eventful. Gareth Howells manages to just grab the lead. Ish is P2, Axon is P3, and Taylor is P4. Benton is moved up, is still in P5, and Evans has completely lost it and gone all the way down to 6th. Eugene has moved up to 7th, and Craig Murphy is 8th. Jordan Osborne, the new guy, is 9th, with Louis Hesketh 10th. Stuart Bartley is 11th. Trebek is 12th. Lawrence Green is 13th. William Martin is 14th. Anthony Hyde is 15th. And Sam Osborne is 16th. The lights are... yeah. The lights are off on the safety car now. They will allow it to build a bit of a gap before they get it started. Ish P2. He has 180 kg in the back of that car somewhere.
Green flag, go, go, go.
And there he goes, he's gone. No overtaking before the start finish line, but there we go, that is it. Now, Chris Ish is a sitting duck with all that excess weight. He's got Jason Taylor, and Allen, who's been fired off now. Everyone using the escape rope, as Kieran Evans has managed to make his way back to P3. Jesus, wet.
Yellow.
And that is the second safety car. Safety cars breeding safety cars. We had some huge moments at the restart of that race. This is, of course, even Eugene is all the way down to 15th now. William Martin he's plumb last. He may have to retire that car. So at the moment it stands as Anthony Hyde is the one in contention. But and that is it. I can see the car in the background. William Martin's engine is smoking. I believe that has gone. And that is a retire for William Martin and I believe Craig Murphy. Let's get back at the front. Dear God, as they say, yes, safety cars breed safety cars. Again, another race that we're going to have to pick an awful lot of bones out, and that is the lights out on the safety car. So it is in the end of this lap. And it looks like Murphy managed to just get out in time there before the safety car turned around, so he can be at full clap before they go green. I'm not sure he'll catch the back of the pack, but I'm sure he'll give it a good go to try and get there. But still, he is still within, you know, point scoring positions, all the way down to top 15, get points. As they make their way towards the chicane. The hairpin, sorry. Safety car peels in.
Green flag, go, go, go.
Gareth Howells puts his foot to the floor and off he goes. This time, Chris Ish is a lot better equated for that restart. He manages to stick with Gareth. Bit sideways. As we see Stuart Bartley having to take to the exit road. I wonder where Craig Murphy got to. Oh, he just missed out. Murphy sets the new best time, so he could still get a point for fastest lap here. As we ride on board with Kieran Evans, P3 on the outside, trying for the switchback. Trebek up the inside of Jordan Osborne. Howells with a new fastest lap. Oh my god, it's three abreast! Three abreast for fourth! And oh, what an overtake by Anthony Hyde there. Got it completely sideways. We get Alan Axon having a look at Eugene now. He's up the inside of him as they make their way to Taylor's hairpin. I think that's a job done there for Alan. Oh, Alan got two there. He got Lawrence and Eugene. Lawrence having a look at the side now over Eugene. Not quite there, close enough to get a look. As we slip back to the front. Louis Hesketh all over the back of Kyle Benton. Kyle knowing where to place that heavy Ford. Hesketh looking for the switchback. He gets a bit of a rub there, but Kyle knows again where to place that Ford. He is indeed allowed one defensive move, and that is what he's done there. He's forced Louis to go round the long way. Louis Hesketh is back in front. But they run a little wide. They touch on each other. Flashing the light vigorously is Hesketh. Oh, that's Chris Ish in front. He's lost it at the chicane. Backed up he goes. He starts again in 7th now. That promotes Benton to P3. Hesketh again going round the outside of Taylor's hairpin. Excuse me. Who are we riding on board with at the moment? It is Stu Bartley on Jordan Osborne. We are now back with Jason Taylor, who is now having a look. Benton and Hesketh battle, hoping one of them does something. And now again here with Hesketh Taylor. Oh, he looks like... Oh dear, Taylor's managed to make his way through. And here we have Trebek, and that's Allen up the inside of Stuart Bartley. Stuart's not having none of that. Moves over to cover him off. Oh, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Snooze that adds again so nobody gets... Here we go again. This is... Oh, Louis! The dive bomb on Carl Benton. Taylor and Hesketh now all over each other. This is giving Trebek the opportunity to regain some positions. Oh, and they make contact again. Oh, Taylor comes out the loser there with Trebek making his way through up into P5. Gareth Howells is out in front, but he is closely followed by Kieran Evans. 3 tenths separate the pair. These two have got a nearly a 10-second gap to the others. Chris Ish now with Jason Taylor trying to make a way through. Can he do anything about it on the way up to the chicane? And we have Jason Osborne round the inside of Anthony Hyde. We have Alan Axon, who is also there, and Stu Bartley and Eugene. This is the battle for... Where are we? Oh, let's have a look. This is P8. Oh God, what happened to Stuart Bartley then? He was literally up in the air. Anthony Hyde up the inside as they make their way to Taylor's hairpin. Osborne potentially looking for the cutback, but it's not there. Anthony is way ahead. And now we have again Louis Hesketh and Kyle Benton having another go at each other as they make their way to Duffer's Dip. Kyle yet again just putting that car where it needs to be. Hesketh with an angry bump on the back of him. We'll call that a Plato punt. Trebek now is getting closer to Jason Taylor. And this is the battle for the lead. There is 4 tenths of a second between Howells and Evans. We have got 5 laps remaining. And for P3, it's just about everybody else. That is the battle pack for P3. And as I can see, the other 5 behind are catching them too. This is going to end up as a 10-way battle for P3. You sneaky little move as they make their way down to Duffer's Dip. Through goes Eugene on Alan. Alan wasn't impressed with that. Gives him a little Plato punt. And I believe somebody has just gone off there. I'm not sure who it was. And that is Anthony Hyde into the barriers. He's got the chicane all kinds of wrong. We've got Taylor up the outside of Louis Hesketh, who's now trying his desperately darndest to dive up the inside of Kyle Benton, but he puts brakes on. Osborne up the inside of Bartley. Bartley still on the outside. It's a drag race down to Duffer's Dip, and Bartley has got in front. Henson and Martin, unfortunately, are 2 DNFs. This is the battle pack for P3. It's Benton, Hesketh, Taylor, Trebek, Ish. Soon to be Eugene and Axon as well. This is a hell of a fight for P3. Kyle is the cork in the bottle. He is literally the one holding everyone up. He has the second most weight with 150 kilograms, and he's literally trying his hardest. There's the impact. That's Jason Taylor and Kyle Benton. We knew something had to give. We knew it had to give. I can't believe that. We knew something would give her that battle for P3. There's just no way you can have 6 people to I can't believe it. And the battle for the lead has literally been the same. Kieran just has no answer for Gareth Howells as we are approaching the last lap, and I'm really sorry, but we're going to be going to an ad break in 20 seconds, and there's not a lot I can do. I cannot pause it. That was one hell of a battle. Jason, Kieran up the inside. Gareth gets it all kinds of wrong as they exit Taylor's hairpin. Now Kieran has a very good run up to Duffer's dip. He's in front. No! And Kieran is through! Kieran is in the lead! Here we are again, as Kieran Evans now has made his way through. Thank you back for the advert. And Gareth Howells tries to shove it up the inside, but not having none of it. Kieran is going to hold this one off. He's going to take Taylor's hairpin the right way. No defending. As he comes across the line to take the victory, his first win in the BVTCC. Another name to add to the wall of winners. Wow, Louis Hesketh comes across in P3, and Simon Trebek and Alan Axon is in P4 and 5. Chris Ish is 6th and Eugene is 7th. Jason Osborne with an impressive 8th in his first outing with the BVTCC. Stuart Bartley is 9th, Lawrence Green is 10th, Craig Murphy is 11th, and Kyle Benton is 12th. Jason Taylor, a DNF unfortunately, and Anthony Hyde also a DNF. Sam Henson is a DNF, and William Martin is a DNF. Oh my good God. Woof. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your winner of the easy. So let's have a quick rundown of the results here. We have Kieran Evans taking his first victory in the BVTCC. Second is Gareth Howells with Louis Hesketh P3. Simon Trebek is P4 and P5 is Alan Acton. Chris Ish is P6 and 7th is Eugene. 8th is Jordan Osborne with Stu Bartley 9th. 10th is Lawrence Green with 11th going the way of Craig Murphy. 12th is Jason Taylor with Anthony Hyde. Something's gone a bit awry there with the last bit, so we'll just gloss over that. So, oh my good God, you ran out of fuel on the course. That's awesome. Oh my Lord, Jesus wept. I honestly don't know where to go with that one. But as we all know now, we know what happens. This is it is it'll be time for the random wheel, and in that top 6 we have Ish, Eugene, Osborne, Bartley, Lawrence, Craig Murphy and Kyle Benton.
So let's have a look. Who's going to be taking pole in race 3? Spinny wheel, spinny wheel. And it is number 8. That's Jordan Osborne. That is our newcomer. He is starting pole position. Holy moly. I honestly don't know what to say. That was, again, it was a lot of argy-bargy, but there was a lot of argy-bargy, but, ow, got cramp in my foot. It was a good race, I think, in all fairness. Holy moly. So we are just waiting for the and we are going from P8. We are setting the grid. We are generating. So we will just be waiting for our stewards to oof, you know, my bloody voice is on its way here, I think. I think I might need to pop to the loo. Here we go. Let's set the grid. Then I'm going to go for a P. Hello. There we go. I've just had this horrible thought. I don't think there was any volume on that race. I think you've just literally got me screaming at a silent movie. Oh dear God. Oh dear bloody God. There we go. As we are now skipping to the race. Awesome. Get the starting order. Hey, what's going on? Set the starting order. I honestly don't think I had any audio then through that entire race. So as everyone starts to leave the grid for the warm-up lap, we can get the lineup done, I suppose. Be something, wouldn't it? So we can hit the starting order. So on pole position, it is new guy Jason Osborne with Eugene in P2. Chris Ish is P3 with Alan Axon P4. P5 is Simon Trebek and 6th is Louis Hesketh. 7th is Gareth Howells and 8th is Kieran Evans. Although sound was there, thanks Steve. I really thought I'd done the dumb thing and muted it. 9th is Stu Bartley, 10th is Lawrence Green with Craig Murphy 11th, and on the same row with him is Carl Benton. 12th. 13th is Jason Taylor after a DNF, 14th is Anthony Horde after a DNF, Sam Henson 15th after a DNF, and William Martin 16th. Unfortunately, another DNF. So we got through that starting order a little bit quicker than most other times. You'd think I've done this so many times now, I'd be able to do this all the time. Like, turn the music off. Again, thanks Steve. So, there we have the tyres for race 3. It looks like Osborne is on the mediums, which is going to make him struggle off the line, but Eugene is in the soft. This is, I don't want to say it, I do not want to say anything about Eugene, but this has potential. It has potential all over it for Eugene. It really does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's green, and they get away. Everyone off the grid. Can we please see the front of the grid? There we go. As Eugene gets a cracking start, and he's off away into P1. That's him away. And apart from one going a little bit wide, they have all made it through turn 1. Apart from Eugene, oh, I've said it. Oh, I need to stop saying it. The poor lad is due a win, but it's my fault every time. Poor guy. I am so sorry, Eugene. I am so sorry. So, whoa, Alan with a big dive on Ish there at Taylor's Bend, but Jordan Osborne as he leads for the first lap across Hesketh. Up the inside of Ish. Taylor into the back of Murphy. As we get back up the front, Hesketh very, very using all the chicane there. That would be potentially a track limit violation by the looks of it. Hesketh up the inside at the hairpin. Howes and Evans continuing their battle from race 2. It wasn't a bad prediction, Steve. It was commentator's curse that got it. Poor old. I knew as soon as I said something there. And that's William Martin being shoved off the track by Sam Henson. Oh, here we go. What's this? Jordan Osborne. Just let them breeze past. So now we've got Trebek, Ish, Evans, Osborne. Trebek up on the outside of Ish. That weight is killing that car. Kieran, oh, makes it through, but who's that up in front? That's off. That's Hesketh. What is he doing? Oh no. He took Trebek with him. Taylor now gets all kinds of sideways. It's turned into a proper race free. Howes. Osborne trying up the inside of Stuart Bolly, who's up into P4. Benton, coming back from P12, is now up into P5. Bartley. Howes has lost the lead to Ish. Evans and Howes, and that's Taylor up the inside of William Martin, I believe that is. Oh, and Howes gets fired off as he tries to move over. That was not Kieran's fault. That was indeed his own there. He tried to cut the front nose of... And Trebek is coming back. He's now P6, but what we've got here is Stuart Bartley, who's up into P3. And he has a go up the inside of Evans, trying for P2. What's he doing? He's lost P3 now to Kyle. He should have stuck with those guys and just followed them and got an easy P3 there. But he's going again. Excuse me. Ask Kieran now. He's making a move at Taylor Hairpin. This is going to be a done deal for him. Chris Ish is just going to have no answer because that car is just full of weight. And Bartley is back through on Kieran Evans, taking that P3 again. Kyle Benton, sorry. So after 7 laps, Kieran is now in the lead with Chris Ish P2. Stuart Bartley is in P3 with Carl Benton P4. Osborne is P5. Quebec is P6. Murphy is 7th. And oh my God, Stuart Bartley has just rolled. Oh, oh my God. Oh my Lord. Oh, I wish I could get a replay of that, but I'm not sure how the replays work. Oh my good Lord. Stuart Bartley rolls the car. Anyway, it's now Osborne on the attack with Kyle, but he has got Trebek for company directly behind him. Kieran Evans is pulling out a gap now. He's 3.5 seconds up the track. I don't think it's a... Oof. Osborne is trying to hold off Simon Trebek, but he is losing ground to Kyle Benton. And here we have Trebek up the inside at Taylor's hairpin on Osborne for P4. Job done. But Osborne's not done. As the pair run down to Duffers Dip. Trebek. Greg Murphy's joining the party now, up into P6. Anthony Hyde is now P7 with Jason Taylor 8th. William Martin is up into 9th. Stuart Bartley, unfortunately, all the way down to 10th after his escapade with the curb. Alan Accent is 12th with Sam Henderson is 13th. Gareth Howells is a DNF. And Eugene is 14th. Oh, but there's a... And Benton again is the cork in the bottle with all that weight. Trebek has got through. Osborne and now Murphy's making a move on Osborne for P5 as they go down to Duffers Dip. Oh, gets it all kinds of wrong. Should really hand that place back. Trebek, P3, right on the backside of Ish. I don't think they're going to catch Kieran now. He's literally put a big gap now to P2, which is 7.5 seconds. But Trebek, after that first lap incident, is now back up to, and it's Evans who does the fastest lap again. Trebek on Evans, Ish, sorry. No, there's just no reply from Ish. He's just got too much weight on that car. Anthony Hyde and Jason Taylor as they make their way through Duffers Dip. I like that corner, that's why I keep using it. Ish, a little bit sideways through the hairpin. He's now got Benton for company. And I can see that Craig Murphy has made his way past Jason Osborne, who is still an impressive P6 for his first outing with the BVTCC. Got Stuart Bartley in the pits. Oh, and we've just... So Trebek now making a bit of a gap. Well, they're losing Osborne behind. Kieran is now 8.2 seconds up the road. This is going to be 2 for 2 for Kieran. I think after this he's going to have to see what driving with weight is all about. Murphy now all over the back of Carl Benton. With 3 laps to go, your leader is still Kieran Evans with Trebek in P2. He's put that down to he's put down to 7.7 seconds now. But it's not going to be enough to catch. Hesketh was disqualified. Okay. DNF for Howells. And Stuart Bartley retired after the roll. But now we've got Jason Taylor trying to do the switchback on Osborne. Let him go. Not worth it. You still see Murphy there trying to find a way past Carl Benton. Do like the paint on Murphy's car. It's very, very good. Lovely onboard shot through the chicane there as Kyle going ever so defensive. Oh, they touch, and that's brought Taylor into the mix now. Taylor's car is battered a brute, and he's took off Murphy. Taylor has a penalty for that incident with Murphy, whose car is absolutely ragged now. He's driving himself into the pits. Because Taylor has that penalty, it's going to promote Osborne. It's going to promote Hyde, William Martin, Alan Axon. Oh, my bloody lord, what's going on there? So, your leader is Kieran Evans, who will take his second victory of the evening. Quebec with an amazing recovery after what happened in the start of the race. Takes P2. Chris Ish with all that weight. I think he's going to manage P3. Kyle Benton is P4 with Jason Taylor P5, but he has the penalty to serve after this. We have, and there he goes, it's already applied. Jordan Osborne is 5th, Anthony Hyde is 6th, Jason Taylor is 7th, Alan Axon is 7th, William Martin is 8th, and I believe Lawrence is 10th with Craig Murphy 11th. Sam Henderson is 12th. However, I think Jason Taylor is going to drop a little bit further. Where is Lawrence? No, that's where he's finishing. That's okay. Jesus Christ. I've literally lost my voice. Whew. So after all of that, we're going to see. Let's have a look at the session results, eh? Session results. Here they are. Kieran Evans takes the win from Simon Trebek in P2. Chris Ish holds out for P3 with Carl Benton P4. Jason Taylor is not 5th. It's Jordan Osborne who's 5th. 6th is Anthony Hyde. 7th is Alan Axon. 8th is William Martin. And 9th will be Jason Taylor. 10th is Lawrence Green with Eugene 14 laps down, and Stu Bartley, Gareth Howes and Louis Hesketh not finishing. So there we go, that is it. Jesus, what a Knockhill. I think the stewards are going to probably be busy after this one. That was one hell of a race. I don't even know where to begin to start. Yeah. So, snooze the ad so we can finish this 6-minute snooze. So yeah, so that was race 7 Knockhill. We will be at Donington Park GP for May the 10th. That is for rounds 22, 23 and 24. Join us again as we make our way to Donington GP. Thank you again all. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for everyone watching. Thanks for everyone doing the hydrate and the posture check and all that stuff. Appreciate it very much. So I will be signing off now. I'd like to thank you all for joining, and I'll catch you all again very, very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye now.